In this episode of the AB Pod, you'll get a different experience than what you're used to. I gathered three guys I trust sports wise. These three guys, along with myself, I can attest are sports junkies. These three guys, besides myself, were my guy Tim, Mark, and Josh. I got to be the moderator or host, but I also gave my takes, of course, You hear us discussing NBA topics, NFL topics, just to give you a little taste of what we'll be discussing. Tim, he doesn't think Derrick Rose or Steve Nash should have won MVP. Mark thinks AD's better than Giannis. Josh thinks Houston's going to the finals. We discuss all those things. On the NFL side of things, we discussed America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, whether they are for real or not. We gave our takes on quarterbacks. And we also picked week four's games. We recorded Sunday morning going right into noon. So right as the games were starting is when we were recording and picking games. But you get to see how we did for the week. You get to see how we did in picking week four's games and get to see who was right and who was wrong. So without further ado, let's get it. Because this episode is...
I created history, it made me alive. He tried to diss me and it don't fox. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of violence cause of pussy pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be sober, I gotta stay high.
And welcome back to the AB Pod. This is episode 4. We got 3 guests with me today. I'm going to have a roundtable episode. It's going to be going around. I have several topics, whether it's basketball, football, anything sports in general. Got 3 knowledgeable guys, I feel, in my opinion. Let's get you introduced to these guys. I got Josh.
Hey, everybody doing? Josh.
We got Mark.
And Mark, man, what he do?
And we got Tim.
It's your boy Tim from North Carolina.
All right, let's jump right into it. First topic, we're going to talk basketball, football, all that. Let's get into basketball first because that's what I love the most. A lot of rankings came out this week. One that sparked my eye. One topic I want to get into. Would you rather have in September, right now, 2019, would you rather have James Harden or LeBron James?
In 2019, you said?
In 2019. I want to start.
I started out, honestly.
I can start out too. I can go back.
People know how much.
All right, let's go.
I'm going to just throw it out there hard.
Josh.
Hard.
Wow. Okay. Y'all know how I feel about Bron, but I'm going to say Bron. Keep it real.
Why Bron over Harden?
And right now today?
And why Harden over Bron?
The reason I'm going with Bron over Harden is because I still can't say I seen Harden do it on that stage yet. Like, you know how I feel about that big stage. Like, even though Bron record 3-6, he done did it 3 times though. You know what I'm saying? Harden, man, I mean, fought to carry them. Sometimes he don't be getting it done, man. Don't be getting it done.
And Josh, why you got Harden over Bron?
For me, I don't think it's ever been a time in Harden prime where he played 170 games. He's very consistent throughout the regular season. As well as the playoffs, he go unrecognized because he run into who always dominates LeBron, which is the Warriors. And he takes them to practically 6 games every season in the playoffs in the Western Conference Finals. But yeah, he averaged 36 points. The only people we know that's done that is Kobe, maybe Michael Jordan, and a couple other people.
Marco, you got?
I got Bron.
Give me a spiel.
I mean, honestly, it ain't really too much to even really talk about. I mean, it's Bron. Like, I done seen Bron do it on every level, on all 3 levels in multiple years. No matter who he done played against, he done came through. I mean, in game 7s, he done closed series out. He done shut series out. And I mean,
like for most things people credit LeBron on is like how many trips straight he went to the finals, 8 of them.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is the first year he didn't got some rest. Everybody say Braun falling off, but I mean, with Braun getting to take a step back since April until now, you nigga who spent $1 million on his body, and then finally get some rest, get some off-season training instead of having to go through the finals. I feel like he really gonna, he gonna be ready.
Okay.
What you think?
Give me last year alone, give me Harden over Braun. But I gotta go with Braun. Because I feel like you get them in a playoff series, mano y mano, Braun gonna come out on top. Like I'm not.
And that's how.
That's
why I said Braun done that before. Like
just even looking at the Lakers and the Rockets now, like give me LA in 6 or 7. Oh, it's gonna be tough. Like it's they not going out.
No.
But it's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
This is what I feel.
I feel like even this year the Rockets really are. Nobody's really talking about them. Everybody's talking about, top twos in the league and like who got the Batman and Robin or whatever. But like right now, folks ain't seen Russ and Harden play in a long time.
Yeah.
I think Harden will.
They game.
Yeah.
That's who going to the finals.
He can do it again.
The Rockets.
So y'all think Russ?
That's an early talk right there.
Dude just scored 36,
So let me ask you this question.
breaking a sweat probably 30 games.
Do y'all think he can average that 35 and Russ can add that triple double?
No, that's not what it's gonna be about, bro.
I'm not asking
He's gonna put work in on defense. I get what y'all saying, but they move fast, bro. They probably just gonna move at a fast.
But to average a triple double with it, him averaging 36?
Yes. It's probably a light triple double.
I mean,
it's possible.
Russ averaging a triple double, I don't think that's gonna take away from Harden scoring. Harden's still gonna score. Harden's still gonna get shots up. I feel
it takes away from the other players.
They gonna take a lot of threes too. So like they gonna take a lot of shots. They gonna take a lot of threes, take a lot of quick threes too. So it's gonna be a lot of possession and stuff like that. Well, Mark, you got something to say about a certain somebody?
Well, I mean,
you was talking about top 5 players in the league.
Well, everybody been talking about rankings lately, and they did the top 5, top 10 in the league. Really, we ain't gonna get to that 49 and 50 level because folks, I don't even want to hear folks' opinion on that. But on that first 3, what was it? Giannis, Kawhi, LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got Giannis in no top 3. Not at all. I don't
think Giannis the 5th best player in the league?
5th. I'm taking him 5th.
And who the other 4?
I mean, you can argue and debate. Folks rather have Kawhi, LeBron. I let people just fill in the blank right there. But I mean, even with 3rd, like if it ain't that, I'm probably going like straight player in the league. Going off AD. I'm going off. I ain't going in particular order right now. I'm just naming the guy. I'm going AD, Curry, and I'm probably going to take James Harden over Giannis. No cap. I mean, I feel like people have already gave you the formula on how to beat Giannis. Not everybody in the league, not even many can do it at all. But people have just showed you what it takes to beat him.
So it's a formula to beat Harden too, then, right?
Facts.
Okay.
It is. It's hard. It's probably a formula to beat everybody. You've been seeing people, neutralize in situations where, like, okay, here's your chance to go win a game, and somebody put their nose in the book.
Thing wasn't a secret though. Like everybody knew.
No, but who could do it though? And if not, the Kawhi, then that's for sure got me over him. I done seen him came to that spot where he got the business, you got to like. As players, when you get that good in the league, I feel like it's like certain notches or certain ticks, like how good they are above each other. It ain't just like out of the wide proportion. And I mean, like with Kawhi, time and time again, he done faced superstars in that situation as far as LeBron, him, and he didn't step up to the plate, no matter what it had to be, defensively or offensively.
Why do you keep putting AD over Giannis?
I feel we talking about talent, right? We talking about players. Yeah. AD has averaged better numbers than Giannis every single year of his career as far as numbers, numbers and rebounds. And I mean, like, AD has been having Giannis MVP numbers. And he's like, everybody talking about Giannis 24, he's 25. 25, 26, something like that. And I mean, it's only because he's in New Orleans, or was in New Orleans, nobody ever looked at his stars.
See, that's the problem, though, because you're like, Milwaukee's a big town city. I feel like the only reason it's unlike that is because Giannis took Milwaukee to the first place. Like,
not necessarily, because I understand what both of y'all saying, but at the same time, bro, before Giannis was blowing up, they was having Jabari, right? Mm-hmm. They had Jabari. He was supposed to be a blow, but he got hurt. He was blowing, honestly. They had Chris Middleton. He was really big there. So I'm not saying that they are at the same impact as Giannis, but the idea had been there. The idea for it had been there, bro. That was getting talented for it.
So you taking AD over Giannis, Mark, for sure. Josh, what about you? You taking AD or Giannis right now?
Bro, I'm taking Giannis off the fact.
Thank you.
What?
Well, go keep going.
I'm taking Giannis off the fact of he was literally one game away from the finals, and that was his first trip there, small market, and it was just. I mean, the hell with that. Then he had Brogdon injured. He come back late. It was just a lot of. It was kind of an icky situation. Yeah. And Kawhi had been there before, so it was an advantage. But I'm still taking Giannis off the simple fact that in a 2-year span, he's grown. 2-3 year span, he's grown greater than I've ever seen somebody grow, other than like Curry and Harden and them type of players. Yeah. So, but I ain't never seen AD do it. Like AD came in dropping numbers, but as far as being effective, we talk about that a lot. He had the chance, but it ain't just been far.
And Tim, you for sure taking Giannis over AD, or
yeah, as right now I'm taking Giannis over AD.
Tim ain't crazy.
And
let's go.
Future go. I'm also taking Giannis over AD based on the fact that this about to sound crazy, but Giannis plays more like a guard, and I feel like that's more important in today's NBA. Mm-hmm. A guy that can push the ball in transition. I'm not saying AD can't, but not to the effect that Giannis can, for sure. And just being able to have the ball for a last second shot, that matters. Mm-hmm. And I'm not. Yeah. When it comes down to the last second shot, bro, I'm gonna have the ball, not AD.
Yeah.
I feel like I definitely know what I said is definitely against the grain. I know how, I'm not taking nothing away from Giannis. I really not. It may sound like I'm not. But I feel like this year is about to see, like, you're about to see a difference in the league and, like, how really, like, most teams are played. And I do feel like the importance of the game is finna shift back to their power and, like, their presence in the paint. And I feel like that's why I also said that I feel like AD gonna have the MVP this year. I feel like he's gonna have the numbers and he's gonna have the production for it. LeBron gonna be ready to take that little backseat role, and like you got LeBron at the game, he getting some runs. You don't need nobody else in with AD, especially the way like as far as like strength and like presence in the paint. Well, I feel like the West are already weak in that department anyway.
I agree on that. On the Anthony Davis MVP.
Curry will be MVP this year.
Either AD and Curry short runner, or Curry MVP and AD short runner. It's gonna be close between them two.
Curry will be MVP this year if he stay healthy.
That's what's going to break it. I'm gonna let y'all know now, bro. He gonna miss by 12 games.
If he stay healthy,
it's a fact, bro.
I got Harden.
It's a fact.
You got Harden?
I got Harden.
That's a sneaky one too.
I like it.
That's a dark horse for me.
It's gonna be a good year.
Because Harden probably gonna give you another 30 plus. I think Russ gonna make it. I
feel like seeding's gonna play a bigger part in MVP this year more than them.
Yeah. Because it's gonna be talent everywhere, but it's just gonna
because I feel like a lot of people will be putting up numbers this year.
I think Houston gonna be the number one seed though. Just
they
always win a shit ton of games in the regular season, and they just got better. They probably gonna win like 60 games.
Yes, bro. They have chemistry, bro.
They brought everybody back,
literally,
and they just replaced Chris Paul with
somebody he know and has
somebody better. Yeah.
I definitely feel
Harden's gonna come back with the shit.
I'm saying, bro, Harden gonna be so much better, bro. Harden gonna be, bro.
And they
Harden.
Now,
listen, where
honestly,
can come-
I think they go outside in the second round, but they gonna be the number 1 seed.
So, question.
They gonna lose
y'all
with
think
the one
Nuggets-
LA
y'all
team.
think the Nuggets have another season like last year?
Yes.
Yes. Who?
Nuggets.
I'm
Yes.
glad y'all going
Yeah,
in. I like
yeah,
the
so
direction y'all going
I'ma
in
give it about
because I
two
really
years.
leads me into my question. Where do y'all have the Warriors going?
You talking about as a
As a
seed?
seed.
People really underestimate it. But ceiling 5th seed and floor 8th seed.
I can respect it. At least somebody can understand. People have been telling me 3rd and 4th seed. I'm just like, it ain't. I don't see the Warriors making that 5th, 6th seed level.
What it is, bro? It's not gonna be about.
I see anywhere from 4 to 7, honestly.
I mean, I can see low, but like realistically, like that's still the Warriors. That's still Steph on
The
that
only
team.
reason I'm
So
saying
like,
7 is injuries. If that Warriors
you don't
team
know how the
healthy,
league gonna come
if
out.
that Warriors team healthy and Curry's able to play most of them games, they gonna finish.
But if that's
What is
If that's
gonna
the
be?
cause, do you even want Steph playing that much though? Like, cause you know he's finna go to the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. Fool. They gonna do it. But they
I mean,
just
like
gonna do it.
help. We just seen like injury starting to take a
They
big
gonna
part of the
do it.
league. Like
They gonna do it,
starting to
bro.
cut folks' careers. Like, he already he done had a couple injuries. That are like already hindering him a
They
little
gonna
bit.
do it. I'm telling you, he gonna miss like 14 games.
I'm saying I understand. I know
Let
that.
y'all know. Like,
But I'm saying, at that point, would it not be worth it to just take more? Like, especially
Bruh.
with Kawhi doing this low management stuff.
bro, let us make our bad decisions. We
Facts.
make them jumps. I'm gonna let y'all know. The Warriors organization make a lot of questionable decisions, but the success is too high, bro.
Yeah.
It don't even matter. But back to the Warriors situation, I'm not saying it's gonna be like a blowout. You remember 2018 standings?
Mm-hmm.
How the ending was? It was like 1 game apiece. Like Portland was 3rd seed off 1 game from somebody. That's how I feel like it's gonna be this year.
Yeah,
For
super
sure.
close.
For sure.
Everybody gonna
Yeah,
play.
so
Yeah.
when somebody
First 3
like-
seasons,
it's-
we
It
get
seems
fouled.
like that this past year.
Yeah.
Dog fight to the end. Like 3 through 8 could be anybody. When it comes down to the last day.
What do you think Portland gonna be like?
See? Portland top 4.
Listen.
I'm finna say,
Listen, I'm gonna say
be
this,
real
man.
now. They do this every year.
They do.
I feel like Hassan Whiteside was a big pickup. I know y'all feel like the 2 big man game are slow, but like I said,
I'm
Hassan
trying to
Whiteside
tell y'all.
is one that's
I'm
I feel like it
trying
was
to
a good
tell
addition
y'all.
over the summer that folks didn't really talk about. But I feel like that's a great pickup for Portland. It gives them that ain't gonna say like it's soft, but
A real protector.
he ain't the best rim protector. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to playoff ball. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I can't. It's gonna be a
It's
good
different.
year. I don't think I've ever been more excited for basketball than this year. Like right here,
Yes.
this.
Yes.
I'm on pins and needles.
Yeah.
As a kid, even growing up, you like basketball coming to the season. You know if people work, but like this year, knowing what you know, like this,
It's so
gonna be a,
much.
it's gonna be a
Yeah.
good
Also, he'll
season.
fit in perfect with Dame and CJ too.
I feel like if Nurse can come back, they really went into the West Conference Finals without one of their top 3. They big 3 of their team. They really could have had more of a chance, but they was up what 3 out of 4 games, wasn't it? Something like that. But lost every game in the 4th quarter. You know how that go.
That's tough.
True.
So, give me your top 4 seeds out the West. Start with you, Josh.
Houston for sure. Finals. Houston.
Okay.
LA.
Which one?
Which one? Clippers.
Okay.
Nuggets.
Mhm.
Then I want to say Lakers, but I'm gonna say Trailblazers.
Tim?
Clips,
Okay.
Nuggets, Houston, Lakers.
I'm gonna go.
Woo!
I'm gonna go Houston 1. Nuggets 2, Clippers 3, because of load management.
Mm-hmm.
Lakers 4. So Portland not top 4.
I can't believe I'm actually surprised everybody in here pretty much on board with the Nuggets. Definitely got the Nuggets coming in 2 seed.
Nuggets deep.
Yes.
I
They
don't think
are.
Nuggets roster.
They
proven.
They like 10 deep.
I'm so glad
already.
everybody out on one
Yes.
accord with that. But for the first seed,
Right. I don't have Portland top 4.
I got for the first seed. I got
none of y'all probably do.
I got first seed. Got the Clippers. Clippers Nuggets. I'm coming Lakers, and then I'm going Houston. So Portland come in at 5.
I got Portland or like
I got LA.
Portland or like Golden State like strong 5.
I got Lakers at 5, bro.
It's gonna be between them, and I just went with depth because I mean the
Portland
Trailblazers
at
they do this.
4. Lakers at 5.
It's tough.
What happens if Bron get hurt?
Is it really?
Bron is getting hurt now. What happens if Bron stop
You
playing?
can't just say Bron.
I'm saying.
All right, don't say okay.
Injury.
What happened if Kuz get
How
hurt?
I feel about the Lakers bench?
Very shaky.
I went through their roster yesterday. It's not as bad
It's
as
not
I make
bad
it sound.
like this.
It's not as bad.
It's
as
not
I
as bad
make
as
it
mentioned,
sound.
but do you have faith in it?
Yes,
What
I
do you
do.
have faith in it to do? Like,
Bro,
Like
I have faith in them to play with them guys.
the one thing I always say, I see BZ always constantly tweeting too. At the end of the day, man, the game is about buckets.
Yeah.
And man, I just don't see nobody on that bench. Just, I mean, I see a few people. Don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying, but yeah, I see like Jared Dudley makes an impact, but
I don't know why you mentioning him.
because he's gonna watch. He's gonna get time.
Play
and
like
shit.
9 minutes. But Avery Bradley, he's proven. He just got to reprove himself to people because he don't play a lot. Danny Green, KCP is a bucket in LA, obviously.
KCP.
He's not always a bucket, but 60 games, he'll give you 50, 60 games. He's going to give you 14 points, bro, with LeBron James.
Danny Green was gonna pick up. You mentioned
Cool.
Avery Bradley. I want to see how he doing in the LA spotlight.
That's what I'm
'Cause
saying.
He a quiet person. It's like he, saying to himself a lot. I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
That man real big in Austin. he gave hell in Boston.
No, I'm not talking about like this. I'm talking about how he do as far as like the fans. He don't try to do good.
I know what you mean. Sorry for him.
That's what I'm saying.
Grizzlies put him on, though.
LA a different.
Grizzlies put him on.
Yeah.
But I want to open the floor for any other league topics before we move on. Any other
I
NBA
got one
topics
for
before we move on.
One of these guys in the roundtable mentioned Steve Nash didn't deserve MVPs, multiple MVPs, and he also mentioned that Derrick Rose didn't deserve his MVP.
I think I did see somebody at the round table say that Derrick Rose didn't deserve a 2011 MVP.
I ain't
So
gonna
let's
say
talk
no
about
names, but
I would
it
like to
rhymed-
start with them because that's tough.
I ain't gonna say no names,
That's
but it
tough.
rhymed with Tim.
Which one y'all want to start off with?
Honestly, before we say anything, I do want to say that I don't have much debate with it, but I definitely understand. If anything, I can understand that.
With D Rose?
With the alternative, but
Who's the alternative?
Can you want to hear the alternative?
It was Dwight Howard.
It was so
Bro, Dwight Howard was second.
No, I'm saying I had two people that
Who? You finna say Kobe? Or you gonna say Bron?
Kobe. I mean, Kobe was straight that year, but that's not what I was gonna say. It
Oh,
was
okay.
Bron though. Bron and Dwight. Those were my two choices.
Okay.
That I had. Me personally.
That's good though. I mean,
I had Bron. I mean, a lot of people had. I mean, like I said, Dwight, but I personally had LeBron winning that year. I just feel as if, you know what I'm saying, the way I feel like the league has a way of like not showing you like love when you like the outside perception don't go your way. Like when he went to Miami, like the perception about LeBron really changed, and like he became like a dark persona, kind of how Kobe became like a Black Mamba, and then like the league messed him out of a couple of MVPs, but it's just I feel like the league has a way of just changing on you. And they cheated LeBron to MVP that year. I mean, Derrick Rose had a good season though. Don't get me wrong, especially at the age of 22.
it was great.
It was a great season. They had the number one seed in the East and everything.
He won them 60 games.
He did.
60 plus games.
At
Chicago ain't won
At
60 plus
22.
games since the last championship Michael Jordan
Listen,
won.
man.
They ain't won 50
Listen,
games
man.
since then.
Listen, I know it's the regular season.
That's big.
That's why I said that's tough.
Bro, that's a
it's all
narrative,
about
bro.
narrative.
That's a narrative. Them folks ain't won 50 games
He was
since the last
22.
championship, bro. That's like 10 years.
22. He a little bit. Mark 22.
Y'all remember how dominant LeBron was his 2011 season?
Do you remember how dominant Derrick Rose was?
He averaged like 26. What?
7
Who had to stop
Derrick
Derrick
Rose
Rose?
averaged like 20.
LeBron had stopped Derrick Rose when they got to the playoffs.
That's how great he was in 22,
Derrick Rose
bro.
averaged 28, 4, and 4.
The supposed best player on the planet had to be put on this man, bro. At 22.
I mean, it was gonna be happening that way anyways. They would have matched up.
Bro, I'm just saying, bro. This is what it had to come to stop Derrick Rose. But that's beyond the point because this postseason MVP was getting.
I want one more take
but
before
you
we
know,
invest. I
MVP
got to add something too. Ooh,
He still got the Nash jump to come up out.
That's what I'm saying. I want to put mine in the shuffle of mix we got going on later on. Yeah, put each other real
Got
quick.
the Nash. So we gonna Nash deserves 2 MVPs.
You know why the first one was.
Yes,
Come on
no.
now. Stop.
So I want to hear everybody else discuss on this. Nash
Yes.
deserves
One of them,
Nash
not
deserves-
both.
Yes.
Not
Me.
both.
Yes.
Listen,
So,
do
not
Nash
both.
deserve 2 MVPs?
Not both.
To
Yes.
me, yes.
I give him one.
Nash.
Nash fought for that, bro.
Listen. Nash should have won both. He put that thing. Look, listen to me.
Boom.
Listen to me. He went from Dallas, they had a big 3, and they wasn't doing shit with it. He went to Phoenix, they weren't making the playoffs, and they won 60 games.
Yes.
Because of him.
Yes.
He changed that shit, bro. That's some Curry type shit. That's some Harden type.
Okay, he changed them.
And like it's not.
Who do you got?
It wasn't just the stats. And the thing is, it was stats, but it wasn't just stats. He went just because he wasn't scoring a lot. The points he accounted for because of assists, because of
That's what I be telling, bro.
Yes.
That's 35 plus points. That's basically like scoring. Assisting is like scoring.
he's
bro.
giving you
You're
15,
responsible
When you get
15
into
and
the
11.
it was like Steve Nash, Chris Paul, and like the elite passes. Yeah, most of these folks they just they come up on their assists. But I will give you that. Yeah, like for him, that's like scoring.
When
honestly.
you change the way other teams play,
Yes.
stats kind of take a back seat, similar to Curry 2015 season. Curry had a 50-40-90 season, won MVP, but he only averaged 23. Like that's not a lot for MVP. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he changed the way
Yes.
the whole league played. And you can see that today. 5 years
Yes. That's consistency,
later.
bro.
Nash did the same thing.
That's consistency. I was thinking about this whole thing today, bro. That's just consistency in the voting pool because it was both back-to-back MVPs. Nash was almost unanimous, bro, over
Yes.
like Shaq won it.
Yep.
Like food. That's crazy. But the second was explained more so that he did better than the prior MVP season. So why would you not reward someone for doing an MVP
And
for doing better than that
season.
season?
In
You
the
know what I'm
West
saying?
been tough our whole life.
And it was 50-40-90. Name me 10 people that did the 50-40-90.
I'm not even a Kobe fan, but man, to rob Kobe one of them.
That one of them, you know what's going on.
He was the A seed in one of them.
No, one of them, you know what was going on with his situation.
Yeah, that's why I spoke on it. I said, like I said earlier, I feel like the league has a way of.
It was you gotta understand it.
I mean, I do. That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like, you know what I'm saying. So as far as basketball stats, why the arguments y'all making, you know what I'm saying, really good. But I mean, I just feel like the way Kobe was robbed was more so had nothing to do with basketball to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't want to like.
That's fair.
That's why I really, you know what I'm saying. My argument for that would have been more so, you know what I'm saying, outside of basketball, more so than on the court. But as far as on the court, I mean, come on now.
We're speaking of the rape, right?
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm talking about. Sexual assault.
I was just saying, I thought it was rape.
Put his hand.
Was it a white woman?
Bro, we're not here for all that. I'm not getting into
Okay. He is lawyer, ain't he?
That's not my case. I don't want to speak on nobody's case.
What's your NBA? NBA take you.
Oh yeah. We're gonna put it like this is the last one, so we're gonna put in just a little if scenario in because only because we talked about the Derrick Rose situation, with the MVP.
Yeah.
Derrick Rose stayed healthy that 2011, 2012 season. They beat Miami come conference finals.
Are you asking?
I'm asking.
Are
No.
they?
Talking about his second chance.
2011 after
2012 season?
After MVP Derrick Rose, as soon as he won
The
it,
year
coming to that season.
No.
Wasn't that bro in Boston?
Bro,
year?
bro, like two, bro. I think Bron like 280.
Yeah.
I think Bron was like 270.
All I'm gonna say is I don't think people really understand what
That's the
was going
same
on.
year. That's the same year they
Boston.
won. That's the same year. That's the same year the Heat won their first title.
They won their first title.
Yeah.
Hear me? That's the same year they lost. That's the same year they lost to the Mavericks. So like LeBron scoring, I don't really want to hear none of that.
Okay.
So before we get into that, y'all going too fast. Before y'all going too fast, hold on. Derrick Rose, wasn't that on the second year? They were gonna be the number 1 seed coming in. I don't think y'all remember what the Bulls was that year.
Yeah.
Hold on now. Before we start, just making. Let's think about it first. Let's just think about it.
Rose jumper was on too. I remember because that was the lockout year.
Like I'm trying
He was lighting
the season wasn't even really over.
up.
Man, look, I think we're talking about another league. If that happened. Because they brought they did already
MVP that year.
Bro.
Oh damn.
They already lost to the Mavericks. I wasn't really believing in them none in the playoffs. Derrick Rose going to the finals that first year, and I'm taking Derrick Rose again over the Mavs.
I mean, I can understand it, bro. But do you remember what Bron did to Boston?
I do remember what Bron did to Boston. We're not talking about Boston though. We're talking about Derrick Rose, Luol Deng. We're talking about Carlos.
Who guard Bron on the Bulls?
Luol Deng.
They had great team defense,
bro.
too, bro.
That was
I don't think people really understand Chicago. Chicago 2011, bro. The folk was scary. I mean, scary. And you seen them for the 4 weeks water in the playoffs. LeBron them did not have it that first year. They did not have it together. Who finna guard Rose? Who's finna guard Rose?
Look. We run out of time.
Oh man,
We run out of time.
That's tough.
We'll be back. We gotta take a quick break. We'll be back in just a second. And we're back from the break. And we're about to jump right into it, y'all. It's NFL time. It's NFL season. We all been acid. We all been
Football
saving.
back, baby.
Yeah, we've been saving our takes, bro. We watching right now. It's basically 12 o'clock, 12 noon. So we haven't missed anything yet. Tune into the action. We're sitting with 2 Cowboy fans right now. Mark is a Cowboy fan.
You know what it is.
A devoted. He you cut the ball open, he bleed blue. He silver. He spit silver, he bleed blue.
he got it on.
He do. He blue and white from head to toe.
To the T.
Josh, he a Cowboy fan. He repped the boys.
Yeah, I was born into it. 96, the championship. I was born from that.
Tim, a Patriots fan.
Excuse me, I was a 6-time Patriots fan. Just let that be known.
Yeah. And everybody knows I rep the 49ers.
Woo-hoo.
But since we sit with 2 Cowboys fans and they're quote unquote America's team, I'm gonna ask, are the Cowboys for real with wins over the Giants, the Redskins, and the Dolphins? They got New Orleans tonight. No Drew Brees at the Superdome. I still feel like that's a test. You know what I mean? That's still a good team. They just went into Seattle and beat them last week. So I'm gonna let one of the Cowboys fans go first. Are the Cowboys for real, and why?
Cowboys ain't never playing.
Let them be known.
But for real.
For real.
I feel like people sleep on the O-line. The O-line a big deal for that.
Ooh.
9 touchdowns, right? 9 touchdowns. But
Talk about that line best in the league, really.
Zeke came back, 100 yards. How many games? 2 or 3, and 2 touchdowns a game. 1 rush, 1 receiver. But Cowboys for real. I think we got a chance at the Super Bowl. But Patriots, Cowboys.
That's what you think happened.
I just want to chip in on that. I say Cowboys Chiefs.
Ooh.
That's tough.
Oh man.
We got Tim over here as a As a
Oh,
Patriots
man.
fan, blood's boiling.
We got Brady. I'm not worried.
And I like
That's
it.
all
I
you
like
gotta
their
say.
response. Don't
That's
care.
all you
Don't
gotta
care.
say.
Usually people hate on Brady. Like you gotta give Brady credit when he do it. That's Brady, and it really ain't nothing more to say to this.
Like I always tell people, the only way to beat Mahomes is to outscore him. I haven't seen nobody do that yet besides Brady. So that's the only person putting my trust in winning the Super Bowl as of right now.
That defense was shaky last year.
Defense is shaky.
And they had just lost Kareem Hunt.
They did lose Kareem Hunt.
And I mean, I feel like I attribute that more to time management than outscoring them, especially in Brady. And they got the ball first with kickoff. Had the Chiefs got their ball first?
No, my God. They played twice.
Okay. I was just talking about, for
I'm talking about both games. I watched both
It
games.
go out the playoffs then.
What you mean? It's the same thing happened in the playoffs, like that in the regular season.
No, yeah.
In order for me to, especially in the playoff time, I feel like, because we all know the Chiefs' defense shaky. That's not no secret. You know what I'm saying?
that league.
We all know like they ain't the best, but their offense, especially with their QB, man, it's like I said, it's kind of like the way how the Warriors is. Like they can just once they take off, and it's hard to stop them from scoring. Like I said, and it's the only way to really beat the Chiefs is by putting up 40 or 30 points, however much they putting up. It's really hard to beat the Chiefs, and you putting up 20 points or maybe even
Offensive.
Yeah. Teams. You know what I'm saying?
We getting off topic though. We getting off topic. Back to the matter hand. We talking about the Cowboys. Are the Cowboys for real?
But I mean, like two Cowboy fans got us in the Super Bowl.
Tim, where's their stop? How far do you think they go?
They got some playoffs.
Okay.
Record wise, I'm saying somewhere between maybe 11-5, 10-6.
Less than 12.
We're gonna go through their schedule too. I got the schedule pulled up right now.
That's tough.
Also, as far as Super Bowl talk, I'm not even
Halfway convinced. Not even.
maybe they might make it to the divisional round. You know what I'm saying? If they get that bye week, possibly if they play on wild card, I'm not. Depending on who they play, I'm not convinced on the Cowboys in December or January.
It's some validity to that though, because the NFC is tough.
And that's why I was going to say the back.
That's what depending on who they
The
play.
NFC is tough. Anybody can be anybody in the NFC.
I feel like. I'm gonna let somebody else go.
Let's count.
So to answer the question on the Cowboys, for real, they're for real in the sense of making the playoffs, but Super Bowl potentials, I don't think so.
I feel it's gonna be
in my personal opinion.
It's gonna be pretty much repeated last year, with the exception of like maybe the Bears instead of Philly. As far as on that side, because I feel like last year the only reason they lost was because of field goal, and I know Chicago was sick, but I mean like I feel like Rams gonna go back, again and practice the same spot, and I feel like this year even though they got Clay Matthews and their defense looking better than ever, I mean Cowboys play away? They lost what? Who's play away? We ran 4th and 1 up the middle, bro. Aaron Donald, I don't understand that. I don't understand the play calling sometimes. And we just got a new offensive coordinator, and we throwing tricks everywhere now.
Everybody on his nuts right now. We gotta see. We just gotta see.
Yeah, it's 3 games.
We gotta see.
We're gonna see what they do against New Orleans tonight.
That's how I feel about the schedule.
These next 2 games gonna be big
Because this a tough road
New
game.
Orleans and Green Bay back
What's
to
gonna
back.
happen?
Well, we already up. So even if we were to lose, we can afford to.
No, you can't. This
Yeah,
ain't
it's
the
NFL,
NBA.
my guy.
I'm telling you,
16 of these.
I have no faith in the lose. We beat the Saints last year with Drew Brees. Drew Brees never scoring 30 a game. We were the only team in the league held them 10 points. That was last year. Our defense got nothing but better.
But wasn't it in Dallas? If I'm not mistaken.
It wasn't Dallas.
On the short week.
This one
Game on.
This one in Louisiana. Yeah, this one in New Orleans.
The Thursday games.
At 8 o'clock.
Kind of fluky sometimes.
Man, we'll see at 8 o'clock.
13-10, yeah, real fluke. We were off. We was kind of scoring. That was the only game we scored less than 30, I think. We've been scoring 28, 27 every game. It's 13. I ain't say 13.
What's your opinion, BZ?
Are the Cowboys for real?
Are the Cowboys for real? Talk to me.
You've been holding out.
Yeah, I ain't heard a take on that.
I'm trying to say.
Everybody pretty much said what they said.
I've been trying to save it. Are the Cowboys for real?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are for real. I feel like they can make a conference championship game. They can make the Super Bowl. Like that. That's not far fetched for me. But they can be one and done in the playoffs. It's just like the NFC, just that tough.
Yeah.
But I feel like they are towards the top of the NFC. But yeah,
and that's pretty much the instance I'm speaking for. Like, if everything goes according, an injury here, injury there, we could be looking at different anything.
Yeah.
So like, you never know. So like if they ain't perfect world, then that's where I have it.
And
Like you said,
the NFC East looks shaky. That's part of the reason why I'm kind of high on the Cowboys. But in the NFC, who else you got? Like I said, you got Green Bay. You got New Orleans still, the Rams. Like I feel like when New Orleans the day New Orleans get breezed back, that becomes the best or the second best team in the NFC. The day New Orleans get breezed back, it's that simple. Like them going into Seattle and beating Seattle last week.
And I'm gonna say
Philly not.
Yeah, I know y'all probably
with them for it's like Philly. It's like you just said, one like it's a hit and miss with them. You either gonna get you a Philly game or you not, and it's really 50-50 with it.
Yeah.
Honestly,
but Philly got the talent, they got the coaching.
But like you said, I'm taking New Orleans over them, and New Orleans to me is the Kansas City of the NFC. Like that's an offense right there, huh?
With Drew Brees.
Yeah, with Drew Brees. Now.
Yeah.
You talking about playoff time? Like, when it's time to give him, pick a team.
Tomorrow.
Breeze be back in about 6
I'm
weeks.
telling you, like that's a high-powered offense, and I mean like to the fullest. Man, Alvin, Michael, Drew itself, like that's tough. Last year, I don't think the Rams should have beat them. Like they know that call they had.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that one.
That's just my take on it.
There you go.
So, Josh, you want who your top 3 quarterbacks?
For sure, Tom Brady.
You talking about right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure, Tom Brady. For sure, Mahomes. And I want to say Breeze, but I just seen more Rodgers, so I'm gonna go Rodgers.
Mark, you shook your head at Breeze just because he heard.
Because he hurt.
Okay.
I can't put him.
That's why I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, for me, I'm going Mahomes. Aaron, Drew. No. I'm going Mahomes. Tom, Aaron. I mean, I ain't gonna disrespect.
Okay, Tim.
I have my
Mark,
fault.
if you went on record as your top 3 without Brady being there,
Nah.
you was going to get violated.
Nah, I was thinking about it. I mean, I'm thinking about it. I'm sorry.
What terms are you thinking about?
I mean, like as far as like,
I'm ready to hear this one.
I mean, only reason I put Mahomes over Brady is because we're talking about now.
I'm talking about.
I know, but I'm saying
3.
off the way I scale, who I have in my top quarterback, who's doing the best right now. I mean, are we gonna sit here and act like
Brady 2-0 against Mahomes though?
Brady
2-0 against Mahomes.
I think the Patriots are better than the Chiefs. That's not me saying I feel like Tom is better than Mahomes.
Beasley.
We talking about right now as far as production, but it's going to happen this year. So, I mean, I'm looking at like future tense. I guess I can't speak off past. I'm looking at like right now.
Just tell me, I'm just going back and say Brady, Mahomes, A-Rod.
Right now?
Yeah, right now. Drew Brees hurt. That's why I didn't say Drew Brees.
On September 29th, 2019, Mahomes was the best quarterback in the league. Got Brady second. And I just had my top 3. It's the same as yours. Different order. Who'd you have 3?
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, yeah. I had Aaron Rodgers 3.
So we got this. Well, me and him got the same.
Yeah.
Like I said,
That's what I said.
My argument
Man.
for Mark wasn't even the fact that he had Patrick Mahomes over Brady. Because as far as
He said
Mahomes, I don't mind you saying that. But you was going to leave Brady out your top 3.
No, it was. I really, honestly, I forgot. Honestly, I'm top 3. I'm crunching numbers. I mean, not no more. I'm looking at Mahomes like when I look at football, I'm looking at Mahomes, bro. Like,
because you like excitement too. You like excitement too. On top of what he can do.
I'm looking at production.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying on top of that, he brings the excitement to it. Also.
I ain't got nothing to do with excitement for me. It's skill, talent. Honestly, what have you seen? This is what people like love Vic for. This is exactly what like my man is really like. If he can do it on feet, he can throw. He's picking defenses apart. And I when I do quarterbacks and how good they are, how quick you can make a decision. That's why I got like he can make a play at snap of a finger.
See what I love about it is when Brady comes to the line, he reads that defense, and he get the call him audible.
If y'all want to take hot takes, and I definitely got.
I mean, I'm just saying, your love
Brady been doing this, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Now, I'm saying the way you evaluate talent is different. Like you like. I see what you're saying, though. Like for real, like his God-given talent, his arm, his legs. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong, is far superior than Tom Brady. I was just like A-Rod's is far superior than Tom Brady's. But the mental part of the game, you know, like the way Brady just reads the field, bar none is the greatest.
I don't think so.
What's
not bar none.
Who do you think?
Aaron Rodgers? I ain't gonna say best, but like it's
how do you say that?
When you say as far as like being able to like break a defense down, you know, check the defense and read what's going on, I feel like people always say like it fits straight up Brady. Aaron Rodgers is right there. Aaron Rodgers is right there. Like whether or not you can, you can say Brady better, but like as far as like it being bar none, I definitely don't agree with it.
Peyton Manning better than A-Rod to me as far as his defense.
I don't feel like that way. I don't feel that way at all. No.
You said you had a hot take.
Well, I was gonna say like I argue like who's better, Brady or Aaron Rodgers, and I know people say it ain't no contest, bro. But man, Aaron Rodgers is one of the greatest quarterbacks I ever seen. Like I'm talking about ever. Like, are we talking about all time? Yeah, I feel.
Bees, how you feel about that one?
Rodgers up there all time. Rodgers is top 5-ish. You know what I mean?
I ain't saying
5 or 6-ish.
I ain't saying greatest of all time.
He's high up.
For him not to be in that conversation, it's tough.
But it's some guys I put over Rodgers though. For sure, some guys I put over Rodgers. Like Manning is for sure. Manning,
you was slandering for
my guy. I think you might put some respect on Peyton Manning.
Yeah, we
I mean, but if we did that and I did my top 5 like quarterbacks football, a lot of like, you know, old heads would be on me because I feel like as far as talent quarterbacks, they only get better. And not too many.
See,
you know,
I mean, Manning was throwing darts too, though.
The way he reads,
I'm not trying to disrespect Manning, at least, but I'm not.
Because a lot of the old quarterbacks that we naming, you know what I'm saying, they're not gonna give it to you with their legs, you know what I'm saying. Now they gonna give it to you with their arm and what they can see on the field and how they. That's how they operate on their field. That's how they were able to win championships, multiple championships with multiple players. That's in my top 5 as far as QBs go.
Yeah. I think we can. Y'all ready to move on?
We can move on.
Y'all ready to move on? It's a lot of NFL games on today. Let's pick the game today.
Pick them.
Let's start with this one right here. Let's start Chiefs Lions. Who y'all got?
Chiefs.
All consensus on the Chiefs. We ain't got to talk about that. Let's move on.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Lions win though.
Wow.
Only because Pat Patricia.
Okay. Lions at home too.
Yeah. Defense minded coach. Wouldn't be surprised.
I could probably get it. Giants Redskins.
Redskins
get their first win of the season. Okay.
I say Giants. I say Daniel Jones come in and do his thing and get another W.
Giants at home.
I would like to see the Giants win this game, but I feel like the Redskins gonna win.
Wow.
I really have faith in Daniel Jones. I really like what I see.
I think
2 on the Giants, 2 on the Giants, or 2 on the Redskins. So I'm gonna make it 2 on the Giants. I got the Giants too. I think Daniel Jones come with it.
I like
they at home too.
I think Daniel Jones come with it.
Titans Falcons. It's in the bins.
Can I say one thing about
It's in
these two
the
teams
bins,
real quick? Before I get my tier, man. These are probably two of the top tier mediocre teams. Like, man, I hate these two teams so bad.
What you talking about?
Falcons and the Titans.
Falcons and the
They top tier mediocre. Like they not
Straight mid.
good. They not bad. They just top tier mediocre. Like,
Yeah.
But as far as I say, though, I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with the Falcons.
You got the Falcons at home.
I'm gonna go with that, and that's the only reason I was going to
I'm
Falcons.
also saying that.
You got Falcons. Also, Josh.
Yes, I think the ball gonna get aired out.
I'm going with Titans. I think Titans gonna run the ball. I think the Titans are gonna run the ball all over Falcons today. Ravens
20
Browns.
carries, 60 yards.
Nah.
Ravens, Browns.
What?
Tim, who you got? Ravens Browns.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens. I'm gonna go with the Ravens today.
Okay. Ravens at home. Mark, who you got? Ravens. Browns at Ravens.
Ooh.
That's tough. I feel like the Ravens gonna win this game.
Mark, Josh.
But are you going with the Ravens?
I'm optimistic about the Browns. I really am.
You gotta have a pick.
That's why I feel like. But if I was a betting man,
Which you are.
which I am, I was going with the Ravens.
Ravens. Okay. You got 2 on the Ravens. Josh.
What's Ravens' record? They lost to
2-1.
the Chiefs.
2-1. And the Browns are 1-2 with losses.
The Ravens was hot.
The Titans.
The
And
Browns been cold, bro. The Browns got so much to prove, bro. But I'm going with the Ravens.
okay. I'm on the Ravens.
But I
Too.
feel you.
Off on the Ravens.
I'm optimistic about that. I really am. I feel like they play
feel
away
you.
or like a change here, change there from really turning around this
Yes,
season.
bro. They just him getting into the game away from
That's
a good 10-6.
But they ain't got it together.
I'm going to let y'all know it's 12-26. This game already started. Raiders up 14-0 on the Colts. Colts at home. Who y'all got?
Raiders.
Man, I was a believer in
Brissett.
Yeah.
man.
I was just literally talking about.
Don't sleep on Brissett. It's coming back. Coach.
I ain't know. He probably.
He too
What has he thrown? He probably ain't threw anything.
Tim on the Colts. Tim got the Colts over the Raiders. Raiders at Colts. Who you got, Mark?
I wish I could see the game, man. But I gotta see what is it? They turnovers? You know the stats on that or anything? Wait. I'm gonna have to go Raiders. You go 14-0. You can't go that. You grown man. Like, come on now, handle business.
Not even that. It just made the defense bad.
That's what I'm thinking. I wonder like somebody causing turnovers or what's going on because I know what they about. Well, at least I know what the Colts about. I ain't really watching the Raiders this year.
Car.
Patriots, Bills.
Patriots. Also, just want to be known we just picked off Josh Allen.
Patriots.
Josh.
Patriots.
All on the Patriots. Panthers, Texans. Texans got that new QB.
I think
Not the Texans. The Panthers got their new QB. He replaced Cam last week. Had
He
great
been
game.
nice.
He was straight. He's pretty good. I like him.
Who they play?
Kyle Allen, his name.
Who they play?
I think it's the Texans.
Oh, the Texans got there.
With that being said, I'm gonna
Texans
go
got
with the Texans. I think Texans gonna win by 3 on this.
3?
I'm gonna tell you why. I think Callan gives Sean Watson a showdown. I think they give him a showdown.
Chargers.
You think they'll get a defensive showdown?
That's what I'm saying.
Man.
I got the Texans.
Probably won by 2-3
I
touchdowns.
got Texans.
Yeah, I got the Texans too. That's what I'm saying.
But he said they're going to score.
Chargers, Dolphins. We got Chargers on that.
I think I got the Chargers for sure.
Okay, for sure. Josh. Okay, we got Chargers on that. Rams, Buccaneers. I got Rams.
Rams.
Rams. Our Rams. Vikings.
Ooh,
Vikings.
Oh!
Vikings, Bears.
Vikings.
What time?
Vikings.
Who home?
Bears at home. So
You say Vikings, Josh?
I love the Vikings.
I want to hear your opinion answer before I take mine.
I go next then.
Hey,
I got the
Bears.
Bears.
I'm not big on Trubisky though. I'm not a big Trubisky guy.
That's the thing.
But their defense is that good that they gonna start on Cousins today.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say the Vikings. I was gonna say the Vikings only because the defense, Bears defense is superior, but the Vikings defense is also good, and so is the offense also good. Like it's so many question marks with Mitch, man.
That's why I asked what time. That's gonna be a great game. That's gonna be a great game.
So I'm on board with Josh with the Vikings.
It's probably like 3 points from a touchdown, but the Vikings.
That's coming down to that.
Mark, who you got? It's a divisional game.
Bears.
Two Bears, two Vikings.
Okay.
Oh, that's great.
Like you said, I like to reiterate. I'm not a believer in Mitch Trubisky, like whatsoever.
Wow. Whatsoever. I have my questions.
Yeah, I got a question.
I'm not sold.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm saying.
Well, I guess
I say this. I'm more high on him than I am Baker.
Yeah,
I say that.
because last year he was really nice.
I won't say that.
I say that. Because what would you say that again, Josh?
Last year he was really nice.
And where did they go, Josh?
But why did they lose?
Part of the reason they lost. But
They
guess
couldn't
what?
put points on the board. Kicking field goals, you can't
They
kick field goals.
young.
It's all
In the playoffs.
about experience.
But that defense is what held Philly.
Man,
I'm trying to tell you, Philly last year.
They ain't did a piece of that yet.
Well, that's why I say that's how big I am on Bears defense, though.
I understand that though.
I'm big on
because
that.
their defense elite. I mean, it's understandable. I mean,
Yeah, like it's understood. They tough.
I mean, you see Khalil Mack on the edge.
They play today. It's a big game.
That's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a good game.
You got Kyle Fuller on the corners.
They be looking like.
Be a good one.
What's
We're gonna pick two. We're gonna pick
safety name they got?
That's Eddie Jackson.
2-2.
I got Bears.
2-2.
Yeah, I got Vikings. So with all that being said,
Okay.
The Browns ain't nothing but the orange and brown giants there.
It's crazy. Wait.
I hope Terry heard that.
I ain't got no quarrels.
Let's pick the terrible Monday night game they got for us. Bengals Steelers.
Hey, shout out to Trey. But with that being said, Bengals.
That's tough. Who you got? Still
Mason.
in the Steel City.
Mason.
Not it.
Bengals, man.
Bengals.
Big are.
I'm not just no backup quarterback against Eddie Dolphin.
Steelers haven't won.
You got the Bengals.
Huh?
I'm
saying they haven't won. They ain't gonna lose
The
again.
Bengals haven't won yet either.
Somebody got to win.
They gonna lose.
Well, we've seen
And I think
Joe.
Joe Mixon hurt.
Who knows?
Steelers.
Are you high still?
I think Joe Mixon hurt.
I think Joe Mixon.
Even. Huh?
So Joe Mixon playing again, my guy. I'm going with the Bengals.
But nah, Pittsburgh ain't going out like that.
Last game. Save it for the finale. Cowboys Saints. Tim, who you got?
Stop playing with it.
Josh, we're gonna come to you next.
I'm gonna say this. Who you said? Man.
Saints at home.
Yeah, I know.
In the Superdome.
Yeah. New Orleans.
Okay. Got New Orleans.
I'm sticking with my home teams.
Okay.
New Orleans.
Josh.
With them boys.
Dallas. Mark.
Wow. Just say Cowboys versus. That's all you gotta say.
He said Dallas.
Dallas.
Wow.
Like we held them to 10 last year. Short week, but we did it.
That Teddy Bridgewater.
I got New Orleans. I got New Orleans. Listen to me. It's Sunday night. It's in the dome.
Right.
That gonna be shaky tonight.
Man, I don't know about it.
We're about to find this.
I know we getting prime time
It's
tomorrow
gonna be a
tonight.
shaking
We
night.
are. Oh, we
Yeah.
are.
Coming
We
in
are.
down like that.
We are.
Hold on. Listen to me.
This.
Y'all got them last year. It was a short week. Y'all got them at home. They will figure it out. I feel like this team believes they can win now because they won Bridgewater last week at Seattle. Shit tough.
That's tough. That's tough.
They're gonna be Dallas this week. It's gonna be a tough game this week. I think the Saints are gonna beat the Cowboys. You heard it.
This is what I will say. People about to find out what Dak made of. He gonna break a bend right here. I'm telling you.
He's not in the top 10.
Okay. And
All Mark can say is
that's all I can say because I mean you're gonna find out.
We're gonna see what
This is gonna tell you. This is gonna tell the tape right here.
You're gonna be the first person I call.
FaceTime.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be looking. Hey, what I tell y'all though, Detroit.
I think
we got one more back.
I told y'all the defense. I wouldn't be surprised. They beat us last year. They beat us last year. Detroit did because
they did beat the Patriots last year.
I said he also a defensive minded coach. He's a defensive coordinator. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's what his essence and all this is.
We're just sitting here watching the game with everybody, but we're about to get out of here. It's for everybody. It's a roundtable episode. It was a great one. Might have another one coming up soon. I like this.
We should.
I got one more question real quick. I always want to ask people this. So what inspires y'all to get into sports? Like what athlete inspires y'all to get into sports? For me, it was Randy Moss. Like I know y'all always see Kobe. Y'all always talk about Kobe a lot. Yeah. Kobe my favorite, you know what I'm saying? That's my favorite basketball of all time. But football is my favorite sport. And Randy Moss is what even inspired me to even get into sports.
We ran out of time at the end. We had to cut things short. If not, we would have been talking literally all day long. But thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this episode. There should be more to come, more roundtable episodes to come. And hopefully you keep supporting, listening, subscribing. I appreciate everyone that does so. And without further ado, here's Scout.
Welcome to Truth 96 Radio. The highest of vibes.
And I just got to bring
Yeah, know that we going up. Young nigga know that we going up. She see the swag, yeah, we going up. Yeah, we kissing me, shawty, I'm going up. You know that we booming, business booming, yeah. You know my business booming. That's why these hoes been assuming, yeah. I'm taking a tour, of course. I feel like I'm Peter LaFleur, an average Joe. Damn, I'm plotting to get these hoes. Nah, I'm straight. I need the paper, I run it up. A calculator. Niggas been hating like they dog greater, but I get it up. See you now, see you later. My baby get crazy, my baby get crazy. I'm sleeping on niggas, you know that I'm lazy. These niggas can't play me, I knock a nigga out. I feel like the baby, damn. I gotta get the cake, yeah. Niggas, they all at my face, yeah. Hit them with the pump fake, yeah. Number one in the race, yeah. I know I'm ready, I feel like I really got sauce like I stood the spaghetti. I bought with the 50 like Corey McGiddy. I'm shot like a knife, feel like machete, yeah. Feel like machete, yeah. Niggas, they been talking all the cash and know they ain't ready, yeah. I got the bands, look at me. She's just a fan, look at me. I'm rocking Vans, look at me. I got the man, look at me. Look at me, 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 look at me. Whoa, I got the bands, look at me. She's just a fan, look at me. I'm rocking Vans, look at me. Troopers the clan, look at me. I'm on demand, look at me. The weight of my hands, look at me. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Coming for chat, know this a rap, you know it's a rap. Everything I be spitting is I feel like I'm Jordan, I feel like I'm Bron. I really got whole teams on my motherfucking bag. I really got drip, the sauce, it came on motherfucking hill. I'm about to go just take a trip, I really don't trip. I really get motherfucking chips, like I nigga work that most, yeah. I'm smoking that gas, I really got time for draws, yeah. I swear I got lean, I feel like I'm young Dro. I'm better, I'm chasing that cheddar. I really gotta get to that motherfucking seat. I'm better, I'm chasing that cheddar. I really gotta get to that motherfucking seat. I'm smoking that gas, don't really got time for trolls, yeah. I swear I got lean, I feel like I'm young troll, yeah. I got the bands, look at me. She's just a fan, look at me. I'm rocking Vans, look at me. I got the man, look at me. Look at me, 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 look at me. Whoa, I got the bands, look at me. She's just a fan, look at me. I'm rocking Vans, look at me. I got the man, look at me. Look at me, 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 look at me. Now what are my hands? Look at me, I'm on the man, look at me. True with the clan, look at me. She's just a fan, look at me. I'm rocking Vans, look at me. True with the clan, look at me. Now what are my hands? Look at me.
I'm rocking, yeah, like you. I'm rocking, yeah, like you. I'm rocking, yeah.
Troop 96 business, you know what we talking about. Everything we doing is for the motherfucking paper, baby. You ain't talking about no paper, then we are gone. Hey man, I told y'all niggas this shit was coming though, so don't be scared down, nigga. Yeah, this style ain't free. Ain't none of y'all fucking with me.